Priam is the king of Troy. He is aging and he cares for his son Hector. Next is Paris. He is a coward and he falls in love with Helen of Sparta. Their marriage is the pretext for the starting of the Trojan War. He is considered very attractive by most and a player by all, as he likes to sleep around with practically everyone. Xanthe, Marpessa's sister, works for Paris's brother, Hector, and his wife. She helps with their infant child and works in the blood room in her spare time. The blood room is where the injured soldiers are treated. On one of the occasions she is there, Aphrodite, bored and annoyed with the lingering war, causes Xanthe to become desperately in love with one of the wounded, Alastor. Meanwhile, Xanthe's good male friend is hopelessly in love with her, while one of her female friends is in love with him. Each is filled with a hopeless despair because each loves another. Aphrodite intervenes yet again with another twist of cruelty, and she causes Alastor to fall for Xanthe's sister Marpessa, and she for him. Iazon is a poor stable boy who has always been in love with Xanthe, but has never had the nerve to really tell her his true feelings up until the end of the war. Polyxena is Xanthe's and Iazon's good friend ever since they had all been little kids. She is in love with Iazon, but knows that he is not in love with her, which breaks her heart. In the end, when Troy is captured, she and Iazon end up together as a couple. The singer is Polyxena's grandfather, of whom she takes care of at all times. She does what he wants whenever he wants, and sometimes he is quite a burden to her and her personal life. Alastor is the boy of whom has the hearts of both Xanthe and Marpessa, the two sisters. He chooses Marpessa, and the two of them have a long love affair unbeknownst to Xanthe. He envisions himself doing grand things, yet Mother Poison is a creepy old hag who lives in a ghetto shack where she sells drugs that can cause abortions, and she also sells hallucinogenics. Creepy. Helen of Troy is considered to be the most beautiful woman to ever walk the earth, and is thought to be the catalyst of the war, as it was vowed that if any tried to take her from Menelaus, they would wage war on that person, and just as it was, someone stole her that very night, and then the war began. Phrontis is Alastor's mother, and is often referred to as Frightful Phrontis due to her rude and crabby nature. She takes things into her own hands, and when she does, she usually ends up shredding it to pieces. Marpessa. Marpessa was Helen's maidservant and is more like a daughter to her than anything else. She witnesses the love of Paris and Helen, but also Paris's philandering ways. She is able to see the gods as they walk among the humans. They speak to her, and she can see their deeds. Achilles is considered a mighty warrior that is impossible to kill, until he's killed by Paris, who managed to get lucky and hit him in the ankle with a poison-coated arrow.